Rape knows no boundaries. The best education is to know that it could happen to anyone. We are all prey to rape. You, me, all of us. The people of Japan are no exception to rape. But the primary weakness in the current system of providing help for rape victims in Japan stems solely from the fact that there is not one 24-hour rape crisis center available in Japan. One rape is one too many. However, rape victims in Japan have had nowhere to turn to and have been forced to suffer alone and in silence. Please hear these voices of the children in Japan, lost and alone, scared and helpless. Please put yourself in their shoes. Many sexual assault victims have been interviewed for this documentary, and 3 women courageously give their testimonies about how they were sexually assaulted. Rapists will rape in the morning and at night. Rapists will rape on weekdays and on weekends. Rapists do not take vacations. Therefore, 24-hour rape crisis centers must be established without delay throughout Japan.
私が初めて義理の父からレイプされたのは7歳の時でした。彼は私に、母には絶対に言うなと言いました。彼にレイプされる時はいつもそれが夢であるのだと思っていました。でもそれは現実でした。彼は16年間私をレイプし続けました。もう私を傷つけないでほしいと懇願するたびに、父親からレイプされている小さい少女は他にもいるのだと彼は私に言いました。私は同じようにレイプされている少女に会いたい、話したい、そう願っていました。なぜなら私がどう感じているか彼女なら理解してくれるはずだから。今日大人になった私は被害者として声を上げます。子供を救うことができるかもしれないという望みを持ってこのメッセージをあなたに届けます。誰かに話したい、助けてほしいと思っていたあの時を私は一瞬たりとも忘れたことがありません。あの時誰も助けてくれる人はいませんでした。義理の祖父が私に性的な虐待をし始めた時、私はたった5歳の幼い女の子でした。みんなが庭に出ている時、彼は私を台所に呼び、私にいい子になるようにと言いました。私の胸がどれほど大きくなったか確かめるために、私の体を触らなければならないと。そして彼はビールの匂いのする息で私にキスをし、いい子だいい子だと言うのです。なぜ信頼されるべき人間が罪のない子供の人生を恐怖に陥れるのか、私には今もわかりません。彼が癌で死んだ時、涙なんかこれっぽっちも出ませんでした。
I am an adult victim of rape. I am speaking out for the children who have no voices. I was raped and went to the Japanese police to seek help. So sadly, they did not believe me. I had no underwear on because I had just been raped. The police made me look for the rapists. The police forced me back to the place where I was just raped. The police ordered me to have my photographs taken at the empty car park and forced me to point my finger at the place where I'd just been raped. The entire time, I begged the police to let me go to the hospital, but they said that I was not hurt enough. If I was hurt, then I had to show them where. I had put off going to the toilet for about 4 hours so I could keep the evidence inside of my body. The crime scene in the case of rape is the victim's body. When I knew that my hours of begging for medical treatment were denied, I asked to use the toilet. So sadly, I searched the cold toilet inside of the police station for a paper cup in hopes to save the sperm inside of my body that I had been holding on to for 4 hours. I could not find a paper cup. All I could do was sit on the toilet and cry. Finally, when they allowed me to go to the hospital, they only asked the doctor to do sperm tests. That was all. There was no rape test kit. My examination for forensic evidence purposes took a mere 5 minutes. I was highly suicidal even at this initial stage, due to the way the police had treated me without compassion and dignity. The police still did not let me go home. They interrogated me for another 3 hours, and then they finally told me that I could go that afternoon. I had not had anything to drink or eat. I was so exhausted to the point of collapse, and left the police station with the same clothes on that I had been raped in. 2 months later, I had to return to the police station for the purpose of reenactment photographs. In Japan, the rape victim must do reenactment photographs of the entire rape against them. Each and every position of the rape must be photographed. I could not even think about getting into these photographs like the police wanted me to. So I was made to be director of my own rape and directed a male and female police officer to take my place. I question, what child could reenact photographs for the police like this? These inhumane and outdated practices by the police of protocol reenactment photographs must be banned. No human being should be second-rate by police, and no victim, man, woman or child, should be traumatized. I was treated like a criminal, interrogated for hours and hours on end like a criminal. No woman, no man, nor child should have to go through such re-victimization such as I have. Today, I speak out for the voices of the victims, the children that will sadly come after me. In conclusion, for Japan to be able to properly care for sexual assault victims, the hospital's procedures must be outlined and protocol. The dire importance of a detailed physical exam following a rape is essential, and rape collection kits used by doctors to gather such evidence for forensic purposes must be readily available throughout Japan. The grave importance of a rape victim having a counselor with her throughout the emergency room visit, and the need for follow-up care for treatment of rape trauma syndrome and PTSD is essential. Sensitive handling by police and law enforcement is crucial, and until we see all of these procedures in reality and not on a piece of paper in some manual, then Japan will continue to be a rape-cultivating society, breeding silent and helpless victims. The first 24-hour rape crisis center must be established in Japan without delay, and children, women and men must be educated and taught about sexual abuse prevention. We all need to get back to reaching out to others with our open hearts and minds. The time is right, and the time is now. The time is right now. Sexual assault victims in Japan need assistance today. If we all work together, we can stop rape.
It's not okay, it's not okay. There will come a day when everyone will say with me, it's not okay, it's not okay.